Hey gang, time for more Sailing Era. We're gonna continue Fiona's story, but along my travels, I was doing some just some exploration and making some money and doing some guild stuff before we jump back into continuing the story. So this happened, and we got this. So I recorded it while when it popped up. So let's jump to that first, and then we'll pick up where we leave off. But we got Farrell's logbook, and here's that moment just caught on the fly. So here's the insert. I was just doing some off Fiona grinding, and this happened. My favorite captain. I don't know what this is. So this will be a quick Fiona insert, I guess. You shouldn't be here, Grey Captain. I was in a storm, and this happened. I shall return you to your ship. What the hell is this? Ask who he is. I have many names. Gong Gong, Poseidon, Neptune. Just like you, Captain, I play a different role each time. So what do you think is the most valuable seafaring trait? Ooh, a good question. Undaunted courage, open-mindedness, vast experience, abundant knowledge. Honestly, open-mindedness would be mine. I mean, courage is up there, but open-mindedness for new experiences, new cultures. In the sailing age, I think that would be that's kind of the main thing. I mean, you need to be courageous, but you can have all the courage in the world. If you're closed-minded, you're going to miss out on experiences. I see. In your subsequent voyage, you will encounter surges, storms, bandits. Endless perils are imminent, as the captain. Are you prepared? As prepared as I'm gonna be. It's the duty of a captain. My trusted captain, you are so brave, resilient. Please take this gift, and break through the storm as you stated. Gift, I'm assuming? You awaken from the dream with a dog-eared ship's log in your hand. Farrell's logbook, an old logbook whose cover has a portrait that looks strangely familiar. I've never seen this book before. Did someone leave it behind? Yeah, it describes the legends of some treasure. I must check it out when I get a chance. Wow. Okay, that's my quick insert. So yeah, that happened. And so yeah, let's read the logbook first, and then we'll continue Fiona's story. We finally learned the whereabouts of Saint Staff. A missionary took the staff from the kingdom and sailed out of Europe. For this voyage, we remodeled the ship and prepared a lot of supplies. To prevent the sailors from getting sick, we prepared a lot of orange juice. We encountered a storm today. For the safety of the crew, I decided to stop sailing and wait it out. A sailor tried to perform a praying ceremony in the cabin and almost caused a fire, but he was stopped by the chief officer. The weather has turned fine. The fleet can continue to sail. We had good winds all day today, and the crew is in high spirits. We encountered a fishing ground and organized a fishing competition. A sailor actually caught 30 fish. If all goes well, the ship should arrive at Reykjavik within a few days. The cabin officer said we would need to stay for a few days to replenish the fleet's supplies. This would be perfect, as it'll also allow the sailors to rest in a port for a while. I still couldn't find the Saint staff after searching the south coast of the island for several days. The crew was exhausted, and I decided to return home regardless of the result. We found the boatman who escorted the missionary to the island. He was certain that the missionary buried a cloth-wrapped object on the south coast. We came to the place the boatman had told us about, but we couldn't find the staff. Damn, the boatman lied to us. He was the missionary. However, when he escaped, he left a note with some strange purchase records written on it in the cabin. It must be to remind him of the exact location of where he buried the staff. It's a pity I need to return to Portugal and have no time to continue the search. 13 apples, all with 5 points on the unripe side. 26 figs, one that accidentally fell into the sea, are not counted. Another 13 pomegranates were shipped from each of the 13 western islands. Wow. I don't know what good that does us, but yeah, that's a thing. So yeah, there's our clues, I guess. Can't remember if that's a quest or a clue. It's a clue. Or it's the staff, and we'll figure it out in time. Oh yeah, in the interim, while we were while I was doing stuff, I picked up Andreas, Daniel, and Blanca from previous playthroughs, and just happened to have the timing right for those ones. But yeah, let's continue Fiona's story and make for Reykjavik. And see what the story brings us. We'll worry about the Saint's staff later. Maybe we'll find a clue in Reykjavik. And some classic video game music to go with it, because why not? Lol, that actually kind of works too. Now the real question is, will they let us approach? Or let us land this time? When I bumped here before, they were pretty standoffish. The fleet docking at the port quickly draws the attention of the locals, and they stop Fiona's group at the pier with unhappy looks on their faces. A path forms in the crowd, and an old man walks forward slowly. I am Chief Arnold, a merchant from the south. What are you here for? On his deathbed, my father told me that this was my mother's hometown, and that I should come live here. He asked me to pass this on to you. What? Even after so many years? Frigg never forgot Reykjavik? Since you're Frigg's daughter, then this is your home. Mr. Arnold, I have a request. What is it? I wish to use Reykjavik as my base to trade with other ports. Mr. Arnold, I would like to build up this port, and I will be responsible for all funds and materials. I intend to turn this place into a commercial port like Lübeck. Who cares about being like those dirty ports? Don't pollute this place with things from the outside. Fiona is one of us. She has the right to decide. And are all of you really willing to continue suffering at the hands of those merchants from the outside? ... My fellow people of Reykjavik, hear me. Hear me. Frigg's daughter Fiona has returned. She has promised to rebuild Reykjavik and turn it into a prosperous port. So from today forward, Fiona is our trade representative. Voices of dissatisfaction arise in the crowd, but Arnold raises his voice and proclaims that he is willing to take full responsibility for it. I'm usually at the chamber. Come see me if you have any questions. Mr. Arnold, I won't let you down. The onlookers leave with displeasure on their faces, and the port is peaceful once more. Forgive me, Father. This is a memento you left me, and I refuse to give up. The glistening white snow stretches all the way to the mountaintops, coldly rejecting the outside world. The air here is much colder than in Stockholm. A simple pier, a few buildings, and people full of hostility. But this is where Fiona's mother once lived. It is Fiona's second home. Let's start from where mother used to live. I'll build a merchant group that even the Hanseatic fleet cannot overlook. Reykjavik will become a prosperous city. And then, one day, I will return to Stockholm and reclaim the legitimate rights of being a merchant there. Of course you will. Yes, if we start from here, it won't be a problem. I just finished taking a look around. This place is too simple. We have our work cut out for us. Then let's head over to the chamber and start discussing things with Mr. Arnold. Alright. This is where we usually hold our meetings. When there are any quests or commissions at the port, I sort and screen them before posting them here. If you feel like you don't know what to do, you can check out this place more often. But as you can see, although you're a member of Reykjavik, many people out here at the port dislike merchants. Mr. Arnold, is there anything I can do? I don't want them to hate me. What do you think about building a tavern? Huh? The tavern? It was a nice place. I remember sneaking inside there with my friends when I was a kid. Lol? Everyone in the port will see your efforts and determination when you build the tavern. They'll approve of and understand you one day. That's right. If you wish to build a commercial port, you also need to start building a trade center. There really is nothing here. I have some experience with building taverns and have listed the supplies that are needed in the notice board. Go and search for items after confirming them. As for the trade center, there's an empty house. I believe it will be ready soon if an experienced merchant can provide guidance. This is where Yuskin, yeah. I need him anyway. I remember he said he was going to be in Venice. Let's get moving now. Alright. So for a tavern, 2 wood, 2 beef. Well, that's easy peasy. And so 2 wood, 4 pewterware, and 2 beeswax. Well, we can bang that one out pretty quick. Fiona? Mr. Arnold, what can I do for you? There's nothing special, did your mother ever mention runes to you? ... But the answer is adamant on being unwilling to do business with reports linked to witchcraft, unless we eliminate all traces of it. I'm sorry, she didn't. I'm not ready for that conversation yet. We'll need lots of supplies to build a port. Doesn't that mean we'll need to buy them from various lands? If we can't load everything onto our ships in one trip, we can just leave them here at the port for the time being. Oh. When merchants from afar sail into port, instead of looking eager and full of expectation, they make a contemptuous expression instead. It is as if they've been forced to come here. They unload their cargo reluctantly and seem impatient. From their point of view, there is nothing for them to like in this poor port. They just wait here reluctantly until it is time to leave. You are merchants? Merchants? Haha, we're philanthropists. Who else would come to this isolated island to do charity? There's nothing here in this lousy port. I really didn't want to come here a second time. This guy's breath reeks of alcohol. Don't mind my friend. It's been a long voyage, and we ran out of alcohol a long time ago. He's just venting his unhappiness. We are from a merchant ship from Edinburgh. It's been a rough voyage. The music makes it sound so sinister. We wouldn't have found our way here were it not for this tattered nautical chart we found. Can I take a look at it? It wasn't easy for us to find this nautical chart. Although it isn't well preserved, at least it's possible to identify a route to Edinburgh. It'll be easier to travel to other places with this chart. I'll give you this chart since it looks like you love it so much you can't put it down. Are you sure? Think of it as an apology for my companion's words. Thank you. Thanks for something I don't need. Alright. So. I want to get the tavern built first. And then I'll bounce over to Venice. We'll get them working on the tavern. And then we'll go find Yuskin. I think that's the guy I'm thinking of. There's one of them that I got with Andrew that improved the quality of goods in your hold, so that I can bang out those ship blueprint quests. Can't remember who it is. Lol, Mario.
Welkom. Tijdkeeper was nu waar.
Two wood, 4 pewterware, and 2 beeswax. Beeswax. Beeswax, pewterware. Is that the closest place for pewterware? It'd be. Edinburgh. This too. Oh, wait, Plymouth. Okay, that works. Beeswax. Bees. Bum ba-dum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Bum ba-dum 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 bum ba-dum. Ball.
Welkom. Neem alsjeblieft een kijkje bij onze spullen.
Oh, right. I need cheese for that other quest. Actually, you need that for going to Genoa. Beeswax. I've got room in my hold. It's fine. Get some pewterware. 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 Yay, profits.
Welcome. Please have a look at our new goods.
Southern route. That must be the... If I'm not mistaken. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Ba-ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Reykjavik is kind of out of the way, so it's going to be interesting to see how many times we have to travel back and forth. Which is not a big deal. Eventually we'll end up circumnavigating the globe. And we'll have to go to the New World! Oh, I'm going to do that discovery. And there was no information on the Saint staff, which makes me kind of sad. I suppose that's something I'll have to discover in the... Build. Yay! All right. Port Sport 7. 7 plus 7. Wow. Oh. Oh. tavern filled with wooden tables and chairs, where the light is soft and the air is filled with the smell of soup and beer. People are making relaxed expressions and laughing with closed eyes. Sailors from overseas with the aura of ocean are gathered here and singing sailor songs. People are finally able to get together for a drink and chat about interesting things that have happened outside the port.
Be prepared for a long and dangerous journey.
Rustling. Joyce leans against the table as her arms move back and forth while she draws with her pen. 3 nautical miles to the south, here to avoid the risk of a low tide. Joyce? Ah! The sudden greeting startles Joyce, making her jump backward and fall to the ground. Are you okay? Fortunately, the nautical chart is fine. Is this Bergen? Hee, look at this, Captain. If the fleet sails southwest according to my route, it will reach Scotland at the fastest speed. It will also avoid many dangerous parts of the sea along the way. Thank you so much. To the fleet, this is the best gift ever. I'm a cartographer after all. Yay! Now what? You! I am the king of the world! Joyce mutters silently while lying on the table with her eyes closed. As her arm slides off the desk, the nautical chart she had just completed floats to the floor. Captain, I bet you'll be surprised. Completely exhausted, Joyce continues to talk in her sleep. I better let her get some rest. Yay, nautical charts. You preparing to go out to sea soon, right? It won't be that soon. We need to wait some time to replenish our supplies. Our ship has also been sent to the shipyard for repairs. I can finally rest for a few days now. It's good that you're not going out to sea. Sebastian's fleet was just plundered by pirates. Is he the master craftsman? That's right. Those pirates call themselves Pazuzu and demanded a ransom of 500,000 from the Calais Commerce Guild. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not pirates. Oh. Chief? Fiona, what perfect timing. I have something to ask you. You often travel with a fleet. From which ports do you buy your nautical supplies and medicines? Huh? Are you thinking of going out to sea? Not really, but our supply of certain commodities is running low. Now that our population is growing, I want to commission some merchant ships to deliver us some from other ports. After making some rough calculations, I think it'll be difficult to supply goods over the long term based on the port's current income. In that case, why don't you open an item store? Then you'll be able to sell commodities to visiting sailors, and residents would be able to use all kinds of new and wondrous items. Oh, that's an excellent idea. Let me estimate how many materials we'll need for construction. Haha. It seems that'll be necessary to transport some supplies here. If you have time, pay attention to the chamber to see what he needs. So we're basically building up Reykjavik from scratch. Pewterware, marble, pottery. All right, I gotta write this down. Eight pewter, 8 marble, which we can get when we're on our way to Venice. 1 pottery. Really? Stardew music? Right. I just put on a classic video game playlist for playing through this. I need to check a quest. 1 cargo hold of honey, 1 cargo hold of wine. Where do I want to check the knowledge base anyway for this other stuff. I know where the pewterware is. Honey. Calais. Alright, so Calais would be the best place to get the honey. Aw, honey. And I know where to get wine. You can get that anywhere. We'll grab it on the way to... Well, we're going to stop at Genoa anyway. Well, we'll probably pick it up in Porto, actually. And then... Pottery. Pottery? Have I come across pottery yet? I have. Oh, easy peasy. Alright, we can get all that stuff on our way back. On our way back from doing the thing, On our way back from Venice, we'll get the marble, we'll get the pottery, and we'll get the pewterware. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And now I've got an itch to play Mario 64. I like the music in Sailing Era, but it gets repetitive, I'll be honest.
Bienvenue. Jetez un coup d'œil à mes nouvelles marchandises.
Where'd the tuna come from? Whatever, I'll hang on to it for now. They picked up some tuna. We'll go to Porto. Porto. Bum 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 bum. One smackerel of
Bem-vindo.
wine.
Por favor, vejam as nossas novas mercadorias.
Keep everything. All right. I want to. Pewterware is right there. I'm gonna stop there and get some pewterware, just to get that acquired. On our way to Venice. Bang that out. Slay two birds with one stone. Fish and sea in motion. Fish in a sea? What?
Bienvenido, por favor, echa un vistazo a nuestros nuevos productos.
Here, have some free tuna. Have some free tuna. Selling it at a discount. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yo ho! This is why it's valuable to just do some running around unlocking ports, especially if you've got Andrew, because then you get the initial 100 contribution. Makes life much easier. The sailor has a bouquet in hand, but is looking haggard and dejected. Didn't you say you got more urgent business to tend to and couldn't see him? I'm done with that. Are you going to see him? Please lead the way. The sailor deftly takes the party through the lush forest. Leaving the hustle and bustle of the harbor behind, there are only trees and damp, winding trails all around. The sailor stops in an open meadow. Perhaps you two want a little privacy. Thanks. There's a lonesome grave and a plot surrounded by flowers. The grass is just sprouting and the earth is still moist. Frankly, I'm surprised, Francisco. This is the first time we formally met. All these years we communicated through letters regarding literary research and conclusions, but we never reached an accord. I even suspect that you never read my letters and bullied our discussions with your thoughts. Now you'll have to listen to me quietly from start to finish. I didn't expect you to become a captain to prove your ideas. If not for those pirates, you would be the one to finish the Odyssey. Then you would hand this book to me in person and mock me as a stubborn bookworm. Good night, my friend. Book? It's finished, but without Francisco, nobody would have known Odysseus' journey. To him, you're a godsend. Thank you for watching after him. I'm just doing what I'm paid for. Perhaps. May our Odysseus always find his way home on the other side of the Styx. But no longer become out of control when under bad weather. Yay! Side quest complete! Alright, what was it? Marble? I don't think that's available in it. Go all the way to... Oh no, I can get them in Syracuse. Don't I have to go to... Wait, Benghazi. Yeah, we'll go to Benghazi first. Get the pottery, then we'll get the marble, then we'll go to Venice. Then we'll make our way back to Reykjavik. Efficiency, damn it. Efficiency, not inefficiency. Ah, ah, ah. Oh. If you've made it to this point in this episode, if you do any of you care that I use the pngtuber, or do you prefer cam version? I don't think it really matters. Most of you are just watching to see quest conclusions anyway. But you know, if you have a thought, feel free to share it. I always want feedback. Or if you're just enjoying these episodes and want them to continue, let me know. I'm probably going to keep making them anyway, just because I enjoy playing the game, but, you know. I want to hear from viewers like you. I'm going to repair my ships.
Benvenuto! Prego, dai un'occhiata ai nostri nuovi prodotti.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna buy some marble statues while we're at it. I want to sell them somewhere along the way. Ooh, Venice! Yo ho! Because I'm a piratey merchant. Arr. Oh. Also, if you find the episodes too long, like an hour, let me know. Or maybe too short. 2 hours? 1 hour? 45 minutes? 15-minute episodes. No, I'm not going to do 15 minutes. Wouldn't be able to get much done. That'd be like sailing to 2 ports, calling it done. I think an hour is good. But, you know. A group of people are gathered at the pier and have completely blocked off the path. Marlene thinks it's a street performance and drags Fiona along as she forces her way into the crowd. Uh-oh. It's Yuskin. It's Yuskin. What are you still standing there for? Hurry up! The president is waiting for my report. Didn't you say that you were innocent? Then start weighing carefully, pound by pound, and let's see if these stones are mixed in. If there are stones mixed in with these cardamoms. Yuskin doesn't say a single word. He just picks up the cardamom one by one and places them on the scale. Let me help. Me too. Count me in. This is a farce. The weighing took so long, as the last few onlookers leave out of boredom, Marlene leaned down into the wooden barrel to retrieve the last cardamom. The pan with the counterweights is raised up high, and there is no problem with the cardamom's quality. The finance officer calls it a misunderstanding and leaves. Yuskin's arms tremble, and he barely keeps himself standing by supporting himself against the barrel. I'm always in a really embarrassing state when I meet you. Thanks to you, I still have time for a cup of afternoon tea. Would you like to join me? It's my treat. Sure.
Cosa ti piacerebbe bere?
Mr. Yuskin, I wouldn't have been able to repay my debt without your help. I'm planning to build my own merchant group now, and I need your help. Would you be willing to help join me? You saw what happened just now. After we parted ways, I planned to start a new business in Venice, but a lot happened in between. My assets were seized by the tribunal, and out of fear of being implicated, none of my friends have been willing to lend me a hand. I even got oppressed by the guild when trying to do some small business. I'm a merchant who's a certified jinx. Aren't you worried about the trouble I might get you into? I should be the one saying that. I'm currently considered as the daughter of a witch, Mr. Yuskin. Would you mind joining the fleet of a witch's daughter? Yuskin looks around. The other customers are busy drinking and no one is paying attention to their conversation. It would be my pleasure to contribute my insignificant ability to your undertaking, Captain Fiona. There are many other commercially developed places besides Northern Europe. We can travel to Beirut. There's quite a bit of opportunity there. Creta is a good choice too. And we can consider going to St. George. Africa, once our group has grown larger. Gold and ivory are hot commodities right now. Mr. Yuskin? Your opinion is important as well, of course. So, Captain, where would you like to develop our group? Reykjavik, in the world beyond the north. The end of the world? I hear it's an uncivilized and barbaric place without any opportunities for trade. Mr. Yuskin, I've been treated unfairly for being the daughter of a witch. But that is not right. I wish to fight for the legitimate rights of being a merchant in Stockholm. I don't want to go too far from Northern Europe, and Reykjavik is a place that the Hanseatic League's influence cannot reach, so it's perfect for our base of operations. Besides that, Reykjavik is my mother's hometown, and I trust the people there. Chief Arnold has agreed to make me Reykjavik's trade representative, so I need your help. Since you've made up your mind, then let's give it a try. An uncultivated place means that it has nothing, but perhaps it also means that it holds infinite possibilities. Yay! Increases the experience profits gained from trading specialties. Yeah, let's level him up and see if it unlocks the thing that I think it does. I'm hoping. Everybody's in their level 40s. It's pretty good. Maybe he's not the guy. I honestly don't remember. Increase in profits gain. Calculating level 6. Alright. What's this calculating at now? 4? Well, we can fix that toot sweet. Let me grab a calculating book. Organization. No, I don't. Oh, I do. Was the run? Oh, but do I really want to give it to? No, I don't. I'll use my points for this. Save that other point. Yes, that way. Increase the rewards obtained from completing business contracts. Damn, it's not him. Was it? That bothers me now. There's a merchant out there, and I can't remember which one it is. Maybe it's that dude in the desert that you get in Beirut. Oh, but I've got There's some people around here I know I can unlock. But I will hold off on that. We'll come back for them. Maybe I'll get them offline. I don't want to bore you guys. Alright, where's our prep room? Maybe it's not the prep room. Can't remember which build room it is. Deck isn't the prep room, but I had her on camp. Fuck, I don't have really anything to put him. Overhead, I threw her in the warehouse. Lol. I have a. We'll put them. Okay. It's gonna bother me. I may have to load up my file of Andrew and look when I have time. I have a moment. Is there anything I want to buy before we sell some of? Sell those, make a little bit of money. Sell our quest stuff. Yeah, I'll take our paintings. I'll buy those. Those, because they're cheap. I'll need them later. Always plan ahead. When you're a merchant and you see something worth a place that you normally will buy stuff, always good to plan ahead. Porto is a good waypoint. I almost should sail to the Azores just to get that secondary route open, but I don't know. It's a little out of the way. A little out of the way. Look at our fleet's doing money, 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 cha-ching. I like the changes they made to the guild trade system. I like that you can control your fleets from any of your guilds, as long as they've got a fleet. And I like that you just get the money, and you don't have to worry about it building up items in a place. Just trades back and forth. That is quality of life. They just keep improving this game. If only they would fix the localization. And some of the spelling errors. The only thing I ask. Honestly. Only thing that... Wait. We're going to Lisbon. I need a shipyard. And to check in with my Lisbon guild. Port prosperity probability. Bit of money. I'm not gonna worry about investing right now. Cause yeah.
Bem-vindos! Por favor, vejam as nossas novas mercadorias.
Those oil paintings. Alright. Oh, but it's that way. But you know what? Let's live a little dangerously. See what happens. What autosave is for, right? if we get sunk. Perfect sailing music. I might have to use this playlist more often for these episodes. Or should I go back to our usual lo-fi? You know. Also, if you think I talk too much, let me know. I just want your feedback. I want your thoughts. Your perceptions. Oh, wow. Oh. Sugar. Oh well, we've got lots of food. Oops. Sandbars, man, the sandbar. All right. This is the person who can help establish our trade center? Greetings, Chief Arnold. My name is Yuskin, and I work on Captain Flora's fleet. I was once an insignificant merchant, but I've experienced the process of growing a business from nothing many times. Can you please tell me what about the resources and products of this place? Since we're going to build a trade center, we need to build one that makes the most of the greatest characteristics of this place. Arnold and Yuskin quickly agreed on a plan. Major changes are taking place every day in the world. We need to meet these changes and chase up to them. Chase up to them? 20 years. Reykjavik has cut off contact from the outside world for 20 years. We'll be relying on you then. Ow. Okay. Build. Yay! The construction of the tavern and the trade center is going well. I can feel vitality returning to this place. It's all thanks to you, Fiona. But Arnold picks up the manual on the table and looks like he is hesitating about saying something. What's wrong? Many people have moved here to Reykjavik recently. Oh, isn't that a good thing? It's more lively with more people. Marlene, things aren't that simple. With so many residents pouring in at once, food and housing will be in short supply. Mr. Arnold must be worried about this. Yes. We welcome new residents to live here. It's just a little difficult to accommodate everyone at the same time. It'll take time, even if we entrust other caravans to take care of this for us. Not to mention, not every caravan is willing to help us. Mr. Arnold, relax. Leave this to me. How can I do that? You've already done so much for us. I'm determined to make Reykjavik into a prosperous port. This is also what I promised you. There's still so many things to do. There'll be more problems concerning residents to deal with in the future. Let's resolve them all in the chamber. These old bones will do their best to help you. So, what is it? Oh, a port? What? Event impact. Population growth due to refugee immigrants. A group of homeless people came to Iceland for shelter. As a representative, you are responsible to take care of them, providing sufficient food, comfortable shelters. Or sausages. Wait, how was I short one pewterware? Are you pooping me? Are you shitting me, man? Pooping me. God. Well... Silver artware? Where did that come from? Oh my. Alright, that's fine. The trade area is filled with merchants from various lands, meaning a few shrewd merchants are gauging everyone's reactions from higher ground. The owner of the trade center runs back and forth in a hurry, grinding while he works on the accounts and smiling while introducing product after product to customers. Here are also some large and small wooden crates containing special products from all over the world. The ship workers have transported here from the pier. This island in the far north will one day become the center of world trade. Alright, what are we? Quartz! Ow. I don't know how I got that. Alright. I know. Miss Representative, you're finally here. It's thanks to you that I can open this humble establishment. We decided to give a portion of our profits to you in the future. That won't do. The trade center will have lots to do, and you'll need lots of funds just to restock and make acquisitions. Your fleet needs our support too, so please take it. Remember to come visit us whenever you return to this port. We'll do our best to prepare a wonderful gift for you. Okay. Wearing shabby clothes, the owner makes a bitter and anxious expression with the accounts in his hands. Trading hall is quiet, with no sounds being made other than the occasional low-pitched coughing of merchants and faint breathing of laborers. The owner has a bitter look, but still hands over a portion of his meager income to Fiona. Dude? Way to make me feel guilty. Like... Fine. It's fine. We need one pewterware and some sausage. Because of course we do. Where the hell is the pewterware again? Alright, first let's get the sausage, then we'll get the one pewterware, and we'll go back and bang out both those quests. And that will cover this episode. Ow. And I went to Lisbon with the intention of repairing my ships, and I forgot to do that. Because I'm dumb. Oh. Still can't believe I miscounted on the pewterware. That's embarrassing. Come on. Come on. Rookie mistake. At least it's not. At least they're not timed quests, I guess.
Willkommen. Sieh dir doch unsere Ware an.
Plymouth, isn't it? Alright. Let's go get our one pewterware. Ow. Why is that? Gonna be a lot of just sailing to and fro doing these Reykjavik quests, I'm guessing.
Goods are genuine, at a fair price.
I want to get something here too. It's not. Go with the workspace plan for pick. Buy it anyway. Maintenance. That's to prepare the ship. Officer's kitchen. I think maybe it's the accounting room. No. Got one of those. Double check and see which ones I've got. Say.
Captain, you are in the right place.
There's gun room. Process and refine goods. It is the studio. Oh, what a derp head. Alright, it's fine. And yeah, I'm gonna just build the music room for Buddy. That will trigger his quest. Alright, so. Premium goods can be selected from. It was that all along. I knew it was something. I thought it was somebody who could just do it. Apparently, I'm just a derphead. Wait, isn't he my lookout currently? Yeah, I'll have to place my. We'll deal with that later. All right.
Welcome. Please have a look at our
What
new
is that
books.
one thing I need? One pewterware. All right. Look at these material quests. I know one is ivory. So, what's this? Yeah, premium jewelry, premium ebony wood, premium ivory, premium diamond, premium 10 premium oak. Alright, let's I'll worry about that later. Oh, I'm gonna go look. Could I find somewhere that sells oak? That might be in the Americas, actually. Oh no. Bergen. Bergen. Burgermeister Meisterburger. Get that reference. Oh. There, an easy discovery. We'll need that for something. Oh. I'm gonna run a little over the hour on this episode now. I feel silly that I didn't. The studio. I could have fixed this problem a long time ago. Derp de derp derp derp. It's fun.
Velkommen. Tag et kig på vores nye varer.
Offload this crap. Alright. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll be back for more oak in the future. For now, onwards to Reykjavik. Again. Really wish they'd stop giving me their money. Alright. Item store first. And the refugees.
Be prepared for a long and dangerous
There we go.
journey.
There are more customers here compared with the last time we came. Helga, the tavern owner, is entertaining guests warmly and seems to have adapted to this way of living. Welcome, Miss Fiona. Things are so much more lively here now. It's all thanks to you, Helga. Hey, it's obviously thanks to us! This person was still thinking about driving us away not long ago. Marlene, that's already behind us. Marlene is right. I was in the wrong. Our port was once bullied by merchants from the outside world, This place was once bullied by merchants from the outside world? Can you tell me more? The chief never let us mention this. Even the path leading to the outskirts has been blocked up. Our most precious memories are in the outskirts of southern Iceland. You should ask the chief about this. He should be the one to tell you some of these things. Wow.
Be prepared for a long and dangerous journey.
Who are you? We moved here not long ago, and were only able to settle down so quickly thanks to your help. The song was composed for you. Ears flushed red after a few drinks. After the singing dies down, everyone bangs their wooden cups together again and shouts Fiona's name while laughing loudly. Everyone here is also a master of Iceland. Let us build a home that belongs to all of us together. Ahem. If it wasn't for that disaster, forget it. There's no need to talk about the past. Before we escaped back then, we hid all our property that we couldn't take with us inland in Iceland. Inland? That property means nothing to us now, so we might as well give everything to you. Oh. I'm curious about what's in the item store. Double axe? Logging axe? Oh, that's... You need some fishing rod. Pickaxe. Lime? Okay. Bit of those. Double axe too. There, I gave back the money that they keep giving me. Makes me feel better. Memories in the outskirts. Yes, Helga told me you should be the one to tell this story. This is your home, so you have a right to know about what happened here. Back then, I ordered everyone to move here and block the path leading to the outskirts permanently because I wanted to hide these memories forever. Maybe it's time. Fiona? Rebuild the post and see southern Iceland with your own eyes. Oh, wow. Ruins? I have to report on them. 4 fur, 3 iron, 6 cotton fabric. Not bad, but we'll worry about that later. See what this one is. Crowd gathers on the pier and watches the fleet on the distant sea with curious and expectant eyes. As the ships approach, people start speculating about what the merchants the new fleet would bring. An elegant merchant ship folds its sails and slowly sails into the port. The chaotic crowd suddenly stops talking and everyone looks quietly at the girl at the side of the ship. Is this Iceland? The girl moves away from the side of the ship.
Class here, Simon.
Hello?
Be prepared for a long and dangerous journey.
Fiona! There are more and more customers now. That's right. I've been so busy that I haven't been able to catch my breath for a long time now. I just hired someone to help me serve customers, huh? Where did she go? Bar! Miss Helga? Bar Stewartson. This is our representative, Fiona. It's because of her that we could build this tavern. This is my first time here in Iceland, but I'm not very familiar with anything yet. Please take care of me. Well, we finally got our tavern girl. Hee I'm more than familiar with this place. Please tell us if you need any help. As a representative, it's my duty to take care of every resident of Iceland. Thank you. Yep, there we go. We got our tavern girl. Yay. Alright, that's going to wrap up this episode. I'll continue building Reykjavik in the next episode. But for now, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Like, subscribe, do the thing. You know what to do. Alright, later!